What's shaking, Chewer Nation? ChewbaccaLemma here, back with another Madden 18 half-hour only sniping video where we snipe for a half hour. And today, we're going for some big snipes. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Seems like you guys really like that, so we're going to try to do it again. Hopefully we hit something. Of course, when you go a half hour, that's not a whole lot of time. You definitely could go a half hour without hitting too much or anything at all. Hopefully that's not this half hour, but you're going to see it. You're going to see it live. All right, so what we're doing is 88 to 89, and we're going to go with... Was that a good deal on Hayward? I don't think so. We're going to not do it this way, but this is what a lot of people do. All offense, all defense. It's a really good filter. It's good, which I've discussed this before. It is good, but everybody does that, and you see a lot of cards put up for 59 minutes. That's great. You can also put a letter in there as well, but I'm going to go chemistry. The reason being is I'm going to see the ones put up for 8 hours, or for 12 hours, or for 24 hours. That's going to give me an edge on those cards that have been put up. I'm going to look at this alert. I don't even know if I pronounced that right, but I don't think this is a good deal, but I do want to look. Okay, so it's a solid deal if I was looking for him, but I'm not, so I'm going to pass. But this way I see the ones that are put up for 12 hours, 24 hours, 8 hours. I don't know why I said it like that, but definitely gives me an edge there. So I'm hoping that will pay off. Hopefully we'll buy a card. If you remember the Odell Beckham Jr. card I sniped, when I showed the footage of that, it was put up for 8 hours. If I was simply just doing it the other way, I would not have gotten it, because I would have only seen the ones up for, an hour. So it definitely gives you an edge to those people that are doing it. In my opinion, I think it's a little... It's tough to say. You could go either way, because you see new cards all the time on that one. This one, it's not as full on all these, so you could argue that this isn't quite as good. Maybe you could try something else, figure out what else works for you, but this is a good going for big snipes sort of filter. You could also try just 90-91, but there's obviously not going to be as much there, and there's going to be less likely of hitting a snipe, I think. So that's why we're here, 88 to 89, and we're going to see if we can hit something fantastic. Also, you see I'm a 72 overall. I'm working on my salary cap team, which is almost complete. We are working, and yeah, we gotta buy a LaShawn McCoy, a Brandon Cooks, and Team of the Week LaShawn McCoy, Corley, Brandon Cooks, and Corley, Tyrann Mathieu, and then we're basically done with our team. I think we have everything else pretty much. So after we do that, we will be ready to go and have our salary cap team. If you don't know salary cap, you need to win 10 times for Month Master, which we got to get that. But also, it's how you qualify for all the events. You got to grind that. You got to be in like the top 24 or something. I'm probably wrong there, but yeah, I think it's top 24, something like that. You can also qualify through Weekend League, but they said the last few weeks haven't mattered. I think it's starting this upcoming weekend. So I don't really know but I do know salary cap is the main way to get in, and so you're going to face some top players that are really taking this seriously. So if you want to get better at the game, if you're just want to get better at the game, make a salary cap lineup. You don't have to spend too much. You can probably put together a team that's pretty much players that you have already, and putting together a team and see what other people are running. You can see what teams they have as well. Obviously, you can check their depth chart, see what they're running to maybe give you some ideas. You can use Mutthead or Google and just say salary cap lineup, and you can find some if you're looking for some good ideas there. But also, when you face people head-to-head on salary cap, you're going to find some of the craziest schemes, people doing the craziest things that you don't see on regular head-to-head because they just take it way more seriously. And you're like, well, that doesn't sound fun, but if you're trying to actually get better at the game, it will be good for you. And then when you go into regular head-to-head, you're going to be able to pull some stuff. You'll be like, people won't be ready for it. So there is some advantage to doing salary cap. You're going to face some of the best competition. So keep that in mind if you are wanting to do it. Of course, I know many people don't particularly like salary cap because, one, you're limited on the cards you can take, and it's just too much work. It's just too much work. I don't know how they could get around it. I wouldn't mind. Since it's the competitive, I could be, okay. Since it's the way you qualify for tournaments, I think, wouldn't it be cool? I don't think they would ever do this, but if you could just use any card you want, like you could actually make your lineup with the play. Like you can so that way you can try out any card in the game. Wouldn't that make it like? I feel like that way everybody can have the best teams possible, and then they can see who the best players actually are. Because let's be honest, the people that have the most coins, who put the most money in the game, I gotta check out this McCourty. I actually think this is a deal. I'm gonna buy it. You see he was up for 24 hours? Oh yeah. He was up for 24 hours. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and buy that. We're gonna sell this guy for 3. We'll go 315. 315. There we go. Alright, McCourty up for 315. Take 30 off of that. That's 285. That's 34K-ish. Maybe a little less because I took off. Yeah, it's more like 34K. 33, 34K. Somewhere in there. Not too bad. I don't remember what I was talking about. If I remember, I'll keep it up. Because I felt like I was talking about something important. But I was talking about... Oh, yeah. So, wouldn't it be awesome if you could use every player in the game? Because it would... Obviously, if everybody has every player in the game, they can make it whatever cap team they want. And then it would just be fair. It would be fair across the board. And that would get you your best players. They'll never do it, though, because then that takes away the incentive to actually probably put the money in the game. But the way you can counteract that is make really good rewards for head-to-head. So, like, make really strong rewards. Like, put, you know, where you get some of the best players in the game from rewards. So, maybe you can, not rewards, from head-to-head season. So, you can get cards, I don't know, some really good cards to use. I don't know, maybe it's too much. Maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, maybe the only reward you get is for competing, like trying to get head to head. Like, you don't like get any other rewards, so there's not like a reason to play it unless you want to compete. Like, they don't really, or maybe they're very minimal, so the rewards just aren't that good to make it worthy of doing. I'm just trying to think of. It would be so tough to balance, because then why would people even put money in the game if they can get every card, play with every card? I don't know. I don't know, guys. But I do know that it's kind of unfair right now. So that's basically what I think with that. So, and not a lot of people watch Sour Caps. That's why I don't make videos on it, and why probably no one else does either. So I enjoy it, and I've only played 2 games. I do think it's fun. I think it's highly competitive, and you're gonna learn a lot. But hey, that's my McCourty. Yeah. All right, come on. Michael Crabtree. Not a fan. Jordan Reed. CJ Mosley. Man, he's really fallen. So that gives me hope that LaShawn McCoy maybe has fallen for my team. I actually want to look him up. Man, that LaShawn McCoy, best running back in the game. Definitely. You look at his traits, you look at his catching stats, you look at everything he can do. He meets every threshold that you need. Absolutely a monster. Have you fallen in price? The last I seen you were at 400K. Can you fall a little bit? Hopefully not. Don't go up. Man, the cheapest one up right now is 439. There's 5 up. Maybe I just buy it at 400. I saw one at like 405, and I did not pull the trigger because I thought he was going to fall today. I don't know if that's accurate. But getting the best running back in the game, LaShawn McCoy is always going to be this throughout this whole year unless he gets hurt. He's always going to be like one of the best running backs in the game. Like, they're always going to give him new cards. And just looking at this card right now, I don't think you need to upgrade it in a long time. Given his stats, or like everything that you want, he's got it. He's a beast. He is definitely a beast. Even his now that his Corley is all the way down to like 150, 160, you could argue that's one of the best budget running backs, if depending on what your budget of course is. But that's a heck of a deal, bargain, considering that I think he's better than... Like, I think he's actually just as good as Marshall Faulk is. The 91 Marshall Faulk. So... Marshall Faulk has covers ball never. Though if you do conservative, I guess maybe it's not too much of a fumbling problem. But I had the ball... I had it on conservative, my past game I played, on salary cap, and I fumbled 3 times in the 4th quarter. So, one of them was a big hit. The other 2 was a strip fumble. I was covering it. They were stripping. I was up by 21 in the 4th. I almost ended up losing because I kept fumbling. Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm covering ball and conservative. 1 big hit. Okay, fine. You got me solid once, but the other one just got crazy animations. I'm like, this is not fair. Crazy. Almost blew it, but thankfully pulled off the win. Abraham, Houston, Kerrigan, all fantastic cards. Let's be honest. Oh, I thought the control was gonna fall there. Come on, come on. There's my McCourty. I would not be upset if somebody went in and bought that right now. Cam Newton down at 116. Not a. I mean, it's a good deal, but not a card I can make any coins on. But come on, come on. Go deep. Gino. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Pierre Paul at 181. He's fallen. I mean, why can't LaShawn McCoy fall? Latavius Murray. Wow, put up a new card, please. I keep seeing Jarvis Landry. I have Jarvis Landry. I like Jarvis Landry, but give me a new card. Come on. Chris Jones, John Abraham. Did I miss a deal on Abraham? Was that what he was up for before? I should look that up. Oh! Dang it! That wasn't a... I mean, that would have been like 10K, but I'm more concerned that I missed an Abraham deal. 266. Man, that was a decent deal on Abraham. Wasn't phenomenal, but it was pretty good. I should have bought that Abraham. I mean, I could have probably sold it for like 320. He put it up for 325, so... yeah, that was a buy. Dang. Obviously, that Cameron Wake was a buy as well. Alex Smith. Man, missing some stuff. Missed Snipes. Got the McCourty, of course, but... that stinks. Didn't even notice it. Didn't even jump off. See, that's the thing. Like, I don't know my prices as well as I should. Man, I was up for 24 hours. Man, that's why I like this filter. Like, I was up for 20 seconds, but I still missed it because I'm a ding-dong not paying too close attention. What? Come on. Well, at least we got some new cards there. We got Smith. We got Bennett. Got some new, you know, something. At least not Landry keep showing up. Well, he's showing up, just not the first slot. Come on. Man, so many wakes. So many wakes. I think I could have sold mine for 50 pretty easily. But, so that would have been 10K. Or that one. It wasn't mine, obviously. I just like, because it's like, the odds of hitting anything is so small, I always just kind of like, by default, like go back over to it, and I shouldn't do that. I gotta wait till I see the cards before I click over. That's... So if I see something new that I haven't seen before, I should automatically be sticking, you know, at least looking, taking a half second to look. Okay, Chris Jones, Cameron Wake. That's something I gotta do better at. Janoris Jenkins, 210. I actually want to look him up. I know that's not a good deal, but I want to see what he's selling for. $230, but I don't actually think he's worth that. 210, 215. Okay, so he's selling for about 210, 220. Okay. Martellus Bennett. No. No, no, no. Come on, come on, come on. Got Kerrigan, still 100K. That's crazy that card's only 100K. How good that card is. I don't even have him on my team. I probably should. He's got to be able to figure out. I got to find a spot for him on my team. 100K? I mean, that's a card you can be using for a month or two. Okay. I'm kind of like not looking too closely, so I gotta get back into it. Now I haven't missed anything, but I gotta. Alex Smith. Move the sticks, not bringing like any cards to the table right now. Come on, come on, come on. 185. As CJ Mosley went back up, he was at what, like 220, I think. I don't know if it was. I don't know if I was in the video or not, but he was like down to like 220. I don't know. Maybe he's went back up. 210. No, Janoris. I've already looked at you. No. I was already clicked over before I even seen the cards. Gotta. If I see 58, obviously I'm gonna go ahead and click over. There's no reason to even look at the card. Which I generally look at the time first, and then. So like if it says like 23 hours, obviously I gotta at least look at the card. 59. Oh, Mosley at 210. See, now I gotta look this up. I doubt that's a good deal. Yeah, they're like so cheap now. That's crazy. But look at the jump from 230. Man, that's like, I feel like you guys are gonna be like, that's so dumb. Like he sells for 260, but there's like so many up. Like it's like, I don't know. I can understand the buy there if you're using the card, of course, because I think he's kind of at the bottom right now of what his price is. But it's just for me like I'm not using him. Like I don't need any linebackers, so like he wouldn't be on my team. I mean, I could probably make him on my team. Like he's a really good player, but it's just like I just keep posting him. Like I have no reason to put him on my team. Come on. Man, there's a lot of good stuff here, though. Some stuff we missed, of course. The McCourty, happy with that. Happy with the McCourty. I wish he was worth a little bit more. I also wish he would just sell, like, right now. I'd be happy with that. In time. Maxwell at 140. No. Latavius Murray up at 204. I don't think that's going to sell. If it sells, well done. Well done. Come on, come on. Man, go deep is also... But that is the filter we use to get our Odell Beckham Jr. snipe, so I cannot say anything bad about that one. Cameron Wake... Probably going to be a lot of good deals on Cameron Wakes. Jenkins at 215. No. Crabtree. Still got some time. Come on. Oh. No. Nope, nope, nope. Put something new up under Go Deep, please. Please. Kerrigan, man, I'm so ready for one to be put up for 80. I know it. There's so many being put up. Also, Cameron Wake, we had our chance, so I can't complain. We had our chance. We choked. We did. Come on, come on. Travis Frederick, nope. Come on, camera. No, okay. Okay. Martellus Bennett at 56, not a good deal, or 53. Move the sticks. Nothing of interest there. Come on, put something new up, please. Please. Kerrigan, 105. Like, it will sell. Wow, now we see Mosley. If you see one up for like 200, like, can I pull the trigger? Also 40K. Like, look at this. But like, there's so many up. Like, I think I could probably sell it for close to 50K, but there's so many. It's like, that's a lot. That is a lot. 78, that's a good price there, but not one that I can make coins on. Come on, come on, come on. I really like this. This is fun. I do like the big hit potential. Like, it is really fun to see, you know, new cards potentially. Maybe missing it, maybe not. Come, give me something new. Come on, go deep. I can't pass it up, though, even though there's so few cards. Like, that's where I hit Odell. That is it. Physical front. I like physical front, actually. 38. Like, I feel like I buy this. I think I do. I'll go ahead and buy this. Let's go ahead and check out. This one is like not really like a snipe per se, but this one I think you can get away with overpricing. It says he's worth 47. Yeah, 48. Okay, I think I can sell this for 48, 47. So it's not like the best, obviously. But you want to go ahead and take advantage of those cards. You know, if you can make 4K on it pretty easily, I don't imagine that card going much lower, or it's not going to go lower at all, I don't think. So at least anytime soon. It will eventually, but right now, 88 overall, I don't think it can go much lower. Let's go ahead and look at Harrison here, though I don't think that's a good deal. Wrong Harrison. Not even the right guy. Man, that one's so close. I don't think it's a buy. That actually, Rodney Harrison is very close. It's very close. There's one up at 225, and then there's one up at 240. Obviously, if you could sell it for 240, that's still not that much profit. So it's like, how much do you know, is it really worth it? But it's definitely intriguing. If somebody undercuts it, hey, there was a couple new cards put up. Thank you. Go deep. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, come on. We still got some time. Still got some time. Wow, put up a new card, please. Blanket coverage. 5 minutes without a card, or at least you might have put up a card, but somebody might have sniped it. That could have happened. Martell's been at 51. Jarvis Landry, is he really worth that much? I paid 200, and then I powered him up, which was cool. Maybe not the smartest decision, but still cool. I actually thought that might be an okay deal for an offensive lineman in 88 overall. I don't know why. But you know what? Now I know his price. Alex Smith, under 200K officially. Still, I can't snipe him, but still. Man, I like seeing that. I like seeing a good Alex Smith card. I do. Okay, come on. Mosley at 202. Like, when is it so cheap that you're like, there's no way I can't sell this for like 250? You know? Like, is it really gonna... Man, is it really falling that much? But then again, like, it's Team of the Week hasn't been out that long this week as I'm recording this. Only like an hour or two. So it's pretty fresh. Man, this is so close. I don't think I can make any profit, though. That's not really that close. I was kidding. JK. I thought it was close. And then I'm started thinking, like, if I sell it, I can maybe make, like, a couple K. That's probably not worth it. It's probably not. Probably would make it probably pretty easy to sell, though. Maybe it is worth it. I don't know. Ooh. What did I sell my other one for? I bought one of these, right? Yeah, I bought it for 38. I put it up for 47. Let's try this one at 48. Let's see if we can get... One did sell for 48 like 10 minutes ago. And they're all selling for around 45 to 48. well, and under, but there's a decent amount selling between that range. So that was cool. So that looks, you could just snipe Cameron Wakes all day. So I'm sure people are just sniping flashback cards. It's probably actually a thing. Cam Chancellor. Michael Crabtree. I haven't really looked at that card too closely, but my guess is it's probably a pretty good card. That's my gut, because he's an 89 overall, and he's new. That's about all I got. It's probably not too fast. I don't know. 200. Like, please buy me. But I don't think I can. Like, there's just too many. Like, at this point, they're just overflowing. But with all these Team of the Week cards, though, I have a good feeling that LaShawn McCoy is going to fall decently. I'm hoping. I looked, and he didn't fall, like, at all, but DeMarco at 79, I don't think a fullback's worth that. Or that might be his worth, but I don't think I can make any coins off that. All right, McCoy. I'm going to refresh you. Come on. Got a few more minutes. I would love 438 right now. Not a fan. Not a fan. There's my Cameron Wake. You see it right there. Happy to snipe that. That was a good hit there, but Cam Newton. I mean, I really need McCoy. I want him to go under. Okay, I just gotta get this. Let's see. 86 speed. It doesn't, like, he's all like those are really good stats. I don't know if we really know all the thresholds, though. What I don't understand, and thresholds is like a competitive thing. If you don't, just tune me out for the next, like, minute. I don't understand why EA doesn't tell us what the thresholds are. Why don't they tell us what the route running threshold is to make, like, the perfect, cuts and stuff like that, or better cuts? Like, the way that thresholds work is that there's a distinct advantage. There's a distinct difference between, like, the route running between 90 and 91. But, like, 89 and 90, there's no difference. So 91 is a threshold for route running, and that's also a threshold for zone coverage. But I guess we found out that Zan made a video saying that, showing that 90 zone is really important as well, but anything under 90 is basically not important for zone coverage. They react exactly the same. So unless you have 90 zone, your zone coverage is basically useless. Why doesn't EA tell us this? Like, what's the point of, like, why do we have to lab all this stuff? Like, tell us what the thresholds are. This is the threshold. So we have to test it, and it's like, it just takes so long. And then, like, offensive line, like, who knows what those thresholds are? They would be too hard. If there are even thresholds, it might even be just a dice roll, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if it is that way. If you have, a 90 run block and they have a 90 finesse move, like, how often does the 90 finesse move beat the 90 run block on a pass protection? Like, is it, how quickly does it happen? Like, is it all, not random, but is there calculations behind it, or is there actually a threshold that makes it where this will happen 50% of the time? Obviously, that's a really big number. I hope it doesn't work. I'd hope it wouldn't, like, beat him, like, right off the snap 50% of the time, but I don't know. It's just want more. I want more. I just want it. I want them to tell us more knowledge. I'll figure out if it's useful or not. I would just like it if they would give us basically everything with the thresholds, because there's really no reason to not tell us, except if they just don't. If they just don't want to say, I guess the point of not telling us is it's to the normal fan. The normal player, they don't really think about it. So, like, if they told us that, like, no zone matters unless it's 90, then now they're telling us that the zone coverage stat doesn't matter unless you see 90 on it, or 91. So, like, why would they tell us that, Even though that's the truth. But does it make sense for that to... That doesn't even logically make sense that the zone doesn't matter. But that's the world we're living in, guys. I talked way more than a minute about that. I'm sorry. Well, almost concluding this video. Unfortunately, we didn't have that one big snipe. Hopefully I didn't miss anything else too big. Working on it. If I made another half hour, I probably would do better. But right now, I'm going to stick with it because you know what? I did okay. I got the McCourty. I got some nice Cameron Wakes and missed some stuff. course. Of course. Bobby Wagner down to 361. Hello? I'm actually going to look that up just to be certain. It's actually might not be a terrible deal. Let's actually look this up. Is it gone already? It is. $3.99. And then you see it. It's like, even if you sell it for $400, like, you're losing. So, like, you know, it's unfortunately, well, actually, it is fortunate because I didn't buy it. Somebody else did. Thankfully, it wasn't a great deal. But for the person, if they were trying to sell that, you can't really make much off of it. Unless they can somehow make, you know, maybe they can make 10, 20K off of it. I don't know. We're going to have to wrap it up shortly. We're going to go through this one more time and then wrap it up. Let's see if we can hit something. If you guys did enjoy this video, let me know. Let me know. Did you like going for big snipes, or would you prefer to just have it where I go after the smaller stuff and make, you know, easily snipe way more cards, but obviously it will be, you know, a few K here, a few K here. Or do you prefer to have the opportunity to see some really big snipes, but maybe go 10, 15 minutes without anything happening, which I know can be kind of boring. And that's generally why I don't do these sorts of videos. But you guys really liked the last ones. Okay, let's try it one more time. I know we're over time, but you know what? Let's try it. Martellus Bennett, 50. No. Come on, move the sticks. No. Okay, okay, okay. Well, Sean McCoy, 160. I mean, that card is amazing, but no. Tony Jefferson, 150. Tempting. Not that it's a good deal. Oh, man, I kind of want to buy that Cameron Wake, too, because I'm pretty confident I can sell them for high 40s, but it's like, how many Cameron Wakes do you really want? Last one? So I think we did okay. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, this half-hour sniping video. Guys, thank you so much for the support. You guys are absolutely amazing. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Sorry for the lack of uploads. I don't know if I talked about much in this video, but my back has been killing me, and it's feeling a lot better now that I'm not sitting for too long. So within like a week, hopefully it's much better, much more consistent. But thank you guys so much for the support. You guys are absolutely amazing. That's all I got. ChewbaccaLemma out.